Hi guys, it's Mark from Burton Bibles, and just jumping on with a quick video today. Some of you will have watched the video on Friday where it was announced that Burton Bibles are now a Cambridge Bibles outlet, which is fantastic. So going forward, we'll be selling Cambridge return stock, old stock, new open box stock, imperfect seconds, things like that, and also some rare and special editions that we've got access to now as well. So that was fantastic news, and we launched that on Friday. The eBay shop went live, and the activity has been fantastic. The support and the encouragement has been fantastic. So nothing really prepared me for the avalanche of messages and various things, and the amount of Bibles that we've been able to ship out has been fantastic. The shelves behind me were previously full, but they are getting rapidly depleted, and that's great. So thanks to everybody who bought a Bible and who found something that they wanted, and who found something that they had been after for a while, perhaps. I hope you're happy with your purchases. I shipped out a load of packages on Saturday over the weekend, going all over the world and to the UK as well, which was fantastic. A little word about eBay and international purchases. I do need to make it clear that any international purchases really need to be done via eBay, because eBay will handle the payment side for me. It will handle the shipping and everything like that. And everything can be tracked and traced and handled through that eBay platform. So that's just a little advisory word. I have to do it that way, because otherwise I'll lose my head with getting quotes for shipping and shipping stuff out separately and getting money in and everything like that. So international purchases through the eBay platform. But one of the really encouraging things that I thought I'd share with you is some of the in-person sales that we've been able to do as well. So that's basically me going with a big box of Cambridge Bibles out to an event. So I was out on one last weekend, and we were able to help a few people out with some Bibles, which was great. But also in the week, there's been a week of gospel meetings in Derby, the city near where I live, and we had a table of Bibles there as well. And again, we were able to help out some young believers. In fact, one was a really new believer, just been saved a matter of weeks, and so it was really nice for them to get their hands on a really nice Bible and at a really discounted price. So that was tremendously satisfying. So and that's one of the best ways to buy a Bible, of course, actually get there in person and to handle it and read it and check out that it's going to be okay for you. So that was really good. I'm not too sure what other events there'll be. I know I've got a box of Bibles going up to a Christian Bible study weekend near Liverpool in a couple of weeks, and we will also have a Bible study or focus day here in my town of Burton, my church, and we'll have a table there as well. That will be in September. There may be some other opportunities over the summer as well. So there's plenty going on, which is fantastic. And I will be filling the shelves with more stock. I'll be going down again to Cambridge in the next week or two as well. So stay tuned, and I'll try and keep you all informed. Now, I did point people towards the website to subscribe to the newsletter. And the purpose of that was just in case people weren't always looking at eBay and keeping track of everything. Of course, you can go onto eBay and see all of the Bibles that we've got currently listed, and I'll obviously be updating that and adding more stuff as we receive it. But there's quite a few people who've been subscribing to the newsletter, and what I will do, I wanted to do it over the weekend, but I just didn't have time because of everything that was going on with me being at different events and places like that. So I will endeavour to do it tonight. So I will send out a stock report. It is up to date, but just bear in mind that obviously that stock report can change, and I'm not going to keep sending one out every few days. I'll probably send one out every couple of weeks, or maybe every month, something like that. So that's just for your information purposes, and you can scroll through at your leisure, and you can email me as well, mark@burtonbibles.com. Feel free to email me with any inquiries that you may have, and I'll always try and get back to you and help you. So with that said, we'll go down to the desk, I think, now, and we'll have a look at some of the things that we've got. A lot of it has sold, of course, but we'll have a look at some of the interesting things that we've got and have a look at some of these lovely Bibles. So enough of me rambling. If you want to skip ahead and see anything in particular, that's fine. I won't be doing a lot of video editing these days, so there might not be all the timestamps and things, but just feel free to skip ahead and find something that you're interested in. So let's go down to the desk and look at some Bibles. Okay, well, let's make a little start as I clear some space on my desk, which has just been really hard. I've got scissors and packing tape and everything underneath here. It's been so busy and frantic the last few days, but you know, it's great to actually get to look at some of the things that we've got to offer now, now that we are a Cambridge Bibles outlet. So one of the things I like to be able to do is to offer something at a really low price point than would normally be available, and some of my favourite Bibles are on the eBay store at a really low price. So let's take a look at some of them. Well, what better place to start than the Cambridge Cameo, a fantastic, beautiful King James Version Bible. If you're looking for a KJV Bible that is portable but very readable, I would recommend nothing more than the Cameo. Let's just zoom in a bit here. Now, we do have a number of these. We have 4 or 5 of these bound in imitation leather. So this new would be £60 or £70, I believe, and we'll be retailing these through the eBay store at about £25, I think, which I think is a bargain. So if you're after something nice, a nice Cambridge Bible, but you know, your budget is tight these days, as a lot of people are experiencing, then what a great place to start. So here we have the beautiful, clear and readable Cameo text. So it's a nice, lovely size 8 font, but it's really bold. Yes, it is an older text. It's an older letterpress text from the 1920s, but it is so beautifully readable. It stood the test of time well, and this particular edition is, I think it was printed and bound in the Netherlands by Youngblood, so you're getting Youngblood quality here. The paper is fantastic. Look at that, just lying beautifully flat. They are the older style Moody maps in the back of this, because it is a slightly older stock, but this is absolutely beautiful. So an example there of something that we've got. If you would like a Cambridge KJV Bible, then you can have one at very low cost. And in the same vein is something like this, the Emerald Text Bible. Now, I haven't sold an awful lot of these, but again, we have a leather Bible here now, not an imitation leather. This is French Morocco leather, and it's a King James Version Bible. This is a text edition, so there's no references in this Bible, but if you were looking for something, again, portable, it's, you know, not much more than hand size. It's quite slim, just like the Cameo, but this is bound in a really nice leather. I actually was a big fan of the French Morocco leather from Cambridge. Then something like the Emerald Text Edition is absolutely beautiful. So you've got 2-column format, chapter and verse layout, running headers at the top, just like the Cameo, and this particular version is a black letter. So I do have a couple of black letters and a couple of red letters as well. There's not an awful lot in the back of these, unlike the Cameo, but nevertheless you're getting a beautiful, clear text and great quality from Cambridge. A leather-bound Bible could be a great first Bible for somebody. So if you've got a young relative or anything like that, and you want to get them a King James Version Bible, something like this would be great. And again, I think we're retailing these at £25, and new they would be, well, I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head, but perhaps £40-50 plus. So we've got things like that, but we've also got some interesting one-off type things. How about this? Now, I am about to ship this out. A lovely customer of mine purchased this, and it's a wedding gift. So I was really thrilled to be able to supply this to them. So this is a New King James Version Clarion Reference Edition. Now, I really do like the Clarion. It's a beautifully proportioned Bible. It's a nice stocky Bible, but not too big. But look at this. Maybe you've seen one in goat skin, maybe you've seen one in calf skin, but I'm pretty sure you've not seen a purple one. Look at this. This is absolutely stunning. So I don't know how many of these are around, but they're really special. All the ribbons are tucked in. So this is a brand new Bible. Look at the art gilt page edges there. Absolutely stunning. And this is kind of like, almost like, it reminds me of Cadbury's chocolate, you know, the chocolate that we have here in the UK, which is in a purple wrapper. It's absolutely stunning. I think it is a calf skin. Yes, it's a calf skin leather, and it has it's edge lined as well though. So this is calf skin leather. Usually the calf skin leather Clarions aren't edge lined, but this I believe was a limited run or perhaps even a one-off binding. And they've edge lined it. Sometimes, Cambridge explained to me when I was down there a few weeks ago, that sometimes they'll do one-off bindings and experiment a bit just to see how something looks, to see if it might be popular. And it looks like that's what's happened on this occasion. Now, I'm not going to handle this too much because it is going out. Don't worry, the customer did say you can use it in a YouTube video if you like before you send it to me. But look at that. Stunning single column, New King James Version text. Absolutely beautiful. So really was happy to be able to be the channel, if you like, whereby this sort of thing comes to the market and goes to a great home and is part of a new married couple's life together. So that's absolutely awesome. So we've got things like that are coming up, which you may be interested in. Also, things like this. Now, this is the New Living Translation Pit Minion Bible, and this is in blue calf split leather. And this actually, it says, it's got a little note here on the spine, which I'm going to leave on, but this is the last of the New Living Translation Pit Minions bound in blue, and it was bound in December 2017. Now, I think these are fairly rare now. I don't think you can get them, but again, brand new. Look at the gilding on the pages. We've got the ribbon tucked in there. This is calf split leather, and it's just absolutely beautiful. If you were looking for a New Living Translation Pit Minion, and maybe you like different looking Bibles, maybe you're not a big fan of the normal black leather Bible, well, how about something a bit different? We've got purple, we've got blue, and I can tell you that there will be others as well. And in that vein, again, let's look at something else. I hope you don't mind me hitting you with all these Bibles. I'm just going to stretch across here now for a moment. It's so exciting being able to share these things with you. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I enjoy looking at these Bibles. Here we have something that's not in a Cambridge box. It's in one of their sort of spare boxes. I might have to zoom out a bit for this one, but this is an ESV Wide Margin. ESV Wide Margin, so it's an enlargement of the Pit Minion text for a wide margin application. Sorry, I'm getting my cords all over the place here, sorry. This is red, and this is calf skin again, I believe. I wasn't too sure when I looked at it, and you know what? You can tell it's a one-off binding, I think, because it hasn't got the sort of gold lettering that tells you what it is, but this feels absolutely stunning. This isn't an artificial liner either. I think this is leather lined. So here we have a very floppy cover, red calf skin lined with calf skin, it feels like, edge lined, and it is the ESV Wide Margin. Look at that. If you're looking for something that's a bit different again, we've got a big concordance in the back, we've got loads of note paper, we've got the 15 Moody maps in the back, we've got this wonderful supple, and it smells fantastic too. I always do a quick smell test of this. Look at that, just absolutely lovely. Something a bit different, I think you'll agree. Got some black ribbons which actually go really well with the red. It's kind of like a Dennis the Menace motif there, but yeah, absolutely stunning. again, if that is something that might be interesting to you, then check this out. It's not widely available. So we've shown you that. Now, what about other things that aren't widely available? Well, there is going to be an opportunity to get hold of some, I don't know how much, but some old out-of-print stock. And as far as out-of-print goes, I was especially excited to see this. Now, this is just a little Bible, but a beautiful little Bible. This is a Cambridge Sapphire. Now, I have featured a Sapphire on the channel before. If I get the time, I'll put the link in the notes here at the bottom. But it was stunning. It was a zip fastener one. Now, this is brand new old stock. So this is still wrapped in cellophane. Look at that. And this is a Sapphire King James Version Bible. Let's just zoom out a little bit more. There we go. French Morocco leather, India paper, and I won't handle it too much, but we'll just have a little look inside at this stunning Bible. So there you go. Look at that text. It's got center column references. It's got art gilt page edges. Look at this stunning Bible. And that font there is so nice. That sapphire font. It looks like it's probably a size 7.5, but so much easier to read than something like a Pit Minion even, I think. But it's diminutive in size. And if we go to the New Testament, it's a black letter, so there's no red letter text here either. But again, things like that. The Sapphire has been out of print for some time, but we do have this available. It's on the YouTube. It's on the eBay page. Also on eBay is this one, which is the New English Bible. The New English Bible. Not a translation that I've got much experience with at all, I'll admit that. But I was pleasantly surprised to find this. This is a beautiful Bible. Again, it's box fresh. It's new old stock by the looks of things. And again, I won't mess around with it too much, but it's a lovely French Morocco, antique French Morocco leather. And it is red. Look at that. Crimson red almost. And look at this text. Wow. Just beautiful. And no red letter, black letter version. But that is absolutely stunning, isn't it? And again, so supple. Look at the binding there. Absolutely beautiful. And obviously with this being an older Bible, I'm sure it will have inside the fact that it was printed and bound in Great Britain at the University Press. So yeah, absolutely phenomenal. So really, really pleased to bring things like this rarity to the market. Now this is going to be awfully fiddly, isn't it? There we go. There we go. There we go. So we'll just put that back like that. Pop it back in there. But yeah, just one more thing I think that I found which was really nice. Again, I'll just stretch for it. New international version. Not something perhaps that I've featured on the channel that much, but hopefully we will have a lot more going forward. This is the NIV, now let me get this right, Celebration Edition. The Celebration Edition. It was released in the year 2000, I believe. And this right here is something really special and really nice. For a start, look at this box. There is a little bit of the stickers just coming away from there. But nevertheless, look at this. This just, I mean, you open it straight away and you can just smell leather. Now, this is a special numbered edition. I'll just try and get it out gently. There we go. This is one of 500. There's a special sort of leaflet that came with it. So it's a numbered edition. There it is, the NIV Celebration Edition. Beautiful box. Now this is goat skin, and it is lined, I believe, with French Morocco leather. So it's leather lined and a leather cover. It's edge lined as well. We can see that. And art gilt page edges. Now this is, I think this is number 45 of limited edition of 500. It smells phenomenal. And I've never felt a cover like this. This is absolutely stunning. But there's that NIV text, absolutely beautiful. And if we go to the New Testament, there's no red letter, it's a black letter edition. But if you are a fan of the NIV and you know of this Bible, you will know that it's probably legendary. There's not many of them around, 500. It's probably the most luxuriously produced NIV ever. Well, if you would perhaps like to get your hands on one, then there is an opportunity to do so. We have one here. So, check it out on the YouTube, YouTube, I keep saying YouTube, the eBay page. Let me get that right. Now, one last thing before I go, which will be this. Again, something a bit different, something a bit special. So, we do like these. Again, thrilled to have something like this on the shelf that we can bring to you guys. This is the Cambridge Geneva Bible of 1591. So Cambridge, as you know, are the world's oldest Bible publisher. And this is basically a facsimile reprint, a reproduction, if you like, of the Cambridge Geneva Bible of 1591. I think this was produced in 1991 to mark the 400 years of this particular edition. It comes in a nice special box. Such as we saw with the NIV that we've just had. Lovely sort of silk inlay. Comes with its own little, again, brochure. It is one of a numbered edition. So that is really nice. Look at this. Now this is calf skin, I believe, over boards. So I'll just, again, take this out very gently. Look at that. Now that's special, isn't it? Look at these spines. So this is a 32-year-old Bible now, but here we have one of the limited number. Now if I just look carefully in the inlay, it will say this is number 398. So this is 398 of 500. It's a facsimile reprint on this beautiful paper, so that's the sort of thing that you get. I suppose it is more of a collector's thing, you know, to have this. I don't know how much you'd read it, but there you can certainly still read this Bible, 400 years old as it is. But it's a really nice sort of collector's piece, and we have that beautiful binding. The calf skin over boards, look at that. And again, it smells and feels, look at all this tooling, sort of hand-tooled on the outside of it. A really stunning thing to have. So I'll pop that back in there, but again, limited number. We have one of them. It's on the eBay page. If it's of interest, check it out. But that is about all I wanted to do today, just to catch up with you guys, give you a bit more detail about the Cambridge outlet. It's really, really exciting for me personally, because I love Bibles, and I've been doing this now for 5 years, I think. And we started the YouTube channel about 5 years ago. So this is a really nice way to kind of evolve, if you like, and develop the opportunity here. So yeah, hit me up in the comments below. Email me, mark@burtonbibles.com. Check out the eBay page. Subscribe to the newsletter on the website. The website's still selling new Bibles, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys soon. Take care. God bless, and bye-bye.